Hello Virgo, this is for you. This reading is for you for November 2020. Eight of Swords and the Magician. Okay. Cards have been shuffled, decks have been cut and put together. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups. Very interesting together with the Magician here. Oh, sorry, I need two more cards. Ooh, the Sun and Two of Cups. What beautiful cards. Why this? Let's check it out. I'm going to just first, before I do the cards and pull the cards on top of these, I'm going to just spread them out a little bit further because I know I always have not enough space. I'm just pulling randomly, as you can see, a card here as a message, and I'll leave those till the end. So another message. This is the Soul Coaching Oracle cards. And then we have these beautiful animal spirit cards. And they're still a little bit stuck together because they're very new. It's by Colin Baron Reed. Beautiful illustrations. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Virgo, so let's have a look. This is the Eight of Swords. It feels like you're feeling a little bit stuck, but on the other hand, it also feels to me like you're waiting for the right moment to break free of your own conditioning. You know, these swords are thoughts you're having, maybe negative thoughts that are not going to help you. And in a way, I think you know that you are free to step out of these thoughts. But you're also choosing to let them happen and waiting until the right time. Now, why am I saying that it's you being controlled? Because the environment is the magician. The magician has all the tools. The magician is indicating to you that you have all the tools. You have the swords, you have the pentacles, you have the cup. So you are this magician. You have all these tools. You have everything at your disposal to take the next step, to move forward. But at the moment, it feels like you're thinking about, what is your next move? And I'm reading this card as very positive in a way, that you're waiting and you're biding your time because of all these other cards. You have two kings here. You have a rational king and you have an emotional king. Let's start with these two kings. Okay, this is in being in charge of your emotions. This king is in charge of his emotions. He knows he has been through stuff. He has sailed, through rough waters to clear waters, but he has learned to get in touch with his emotions and to learn from those emotions. And this king, on the other hand, is a very rational king. It's a king that is in charge of his thoughts, that can control his thoughts, but that also has good ideas, has a good idea how to move forward. So I feel that these swords are like you biding your time until the time is right to get to the action, to get to the magician part, to pick up the tools and to start working. Because there's also this Nine of Pentacles. You have all the tools available. You have the resources available. You need to just take them. These pentacles are available to the magician. They're also available to you, to this woman here. So they are available. And there is a Sun card. The Sun card is the best card of the deck. It's like the success card. It's the joy card. It's the happiness card. So whatever it is that you're doing, or that you're here biding your time to start, it's going to be good. It's going to be successful. It's going to be a happy ending, as it were. And there is a lot of relationship involved as well because of the Two of Cups. So it's a coming together. Now, a coming together can be coming together of persons, like a new relationship happening, and it's going on, it's good. Coming together can also be like material stuff coming together, things coming together in a way that you want them to come together, because it's next to the sun, so it's always in a good way that things are going to come together. Ideas coming together, action steps that you're taking that are leading to that. But it's also, it feels like a coming together of you as well, as of you as a person, with you getting the rational side and the emotional side together and joining them, and so becoming a more whole, as it were, because when your emotions and your thoughts really start to join and to align in a good, happy way, in a successful way, you're emerging this new person. Now it can also be coming together of these things that you've been waiting for the right time, and that can be a job, that can be a career, that can be a relationship, it can be a friendship. It's been some area of your life, whatever area, it's coming together. It's good here. These two cards together say, yeah, it's coming together in a good way, so it leads to happiness and joy and success. So let's see what other cards are coming out on top of these, and then we can move on to the messages. So Virgo, let's see. Okay, this one, okay, Wheel of Fortune, of course, yeah. So whatever you're waiting for, there is this turn of luck. Okay, the Moon. Another Magician. Sometimes I'm laying the cards on top, and sometimes I'm just going like that. It depends. It just happens. And however they come out, they come out. Just pull another card. Oh, wow, the Victory card. Yeah, beautiful. Happy card again. Happy, happy, happy. Moving on. Moving on from that part. Yeah. Ace of Cups and Two of Cups there on top of that. One more card, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, this one wanted to jump. I don't know when that card is coming out a lot. That's come out for a lot of signs already. Okay, another Six of Swords. Ten of Wands. Bit strange there, but okay. So Nine of Pentacles. Having the tools and then creating life of that you want, really, as well. But look, it's like the Magician. The moment that you are ready to pick up your tools and to put those talents and those skills that you do have to work, the universe is helping you. It's moving you forward, and there's a change for the better, a change of luck, but it's always for the better. For the better, because the Six of Wands. So everything that you will do brings you closer to the victory, closer to success. It feels like all these little wands here, you're overcoming stuff, you're coming closer to success. It's also overcoming the Eight of Swords, overcoming these thoughts, and then everything starts to open up. So there different things will start to open up. But you will have to, sometimes you have to choose one of these things to focus more on. Sometimes you can have them all, but there is ways and possibilities to move ahead. Now, the King of Swords, the rational king, the king that has good ideas, but that has good thoughts, that is also in charge of his ideas, of his thoughts, that is the mastering. At first, I feel this Moon is more connected to this one. It's about contemplation, and waiting, biding your time until everything is clearer, until the path is clearer. Because when the Moon shines, the Moon doesn't always give as much light as the Sun. As the Sun, it gives much more light than the Moon. So our path is not always clear, and our work. So before you pick up these tools, there is some work to be done. There is some. But it can be done. So the path will get clearer because you have this card as well. The path will get clearer, and it will lead you to happy decisions so that you can move towards the happiness of this card. Another King of Swords on top of this King of Swords. So that means, yes, the rational steps the rational mastering of your ideas and of the ideas that you hear, maybe still doubt, and with this moon you still doubt, but you will conquer these ideas. You will get them under control and say, okay, these are the ideas, this is what I need to do, this is the logical steps I need to take. Pick up the tools and do them. Because you have a magician here as well on the King of Cups. So sometimes the emotions, so sometimes we have the right thoughts, and it's our emotions especially of fear and doubt, that that keep us here longer than we need to. Okay, this was sort of deliberate, I found this card, but it's like deliberate because you're still looking into your emotions, and this moon card is also the emotions that are not very clear yet. And this king says that eventually you'll master those emotions. So yes, the moment that you've mastered the emotions, you can join this rational king here, and then you pick up the you pick up your tools, you get free of this, and you put in the talents and the skills that you have, and then you start doing stuff, and you start overcoming, you start making progress towards the other shore here, making progress. Here you're still in the transition, here you're arriving. So you make progress, and the progress will continue. The Queen of Cups together with the King of Cups I feel that is more like a reaffirmation that you get in control of your emotions, because the King and the Queen are mastery cards. The Queen is a little bit more intuitive and a little bit less strict, or less powerful than the King, let's say, but this Queen is very intuitive, very connected to her emotions. On top of the King is just, reaffirming what is already there. Then the Sun, so the success that's on your way. So there is progress. You're in transition there, but the moment that you pick up, you start doing these things that you have, the skills, the talents, the work, and you break out of this deliberate biding your time. You start going in the transition. Now, also, this is also a part of the transition. Sometimes we need to wait until the right moment. Sometimes we don't, but sometimes we do. And that means that we're also in transition because it's part of the process. Now, here we have a Queen of Swords. So we have two King of Swords here, Queen of Swords here on the Sun. So let's see, with the Page of Wands and more progress. So as you become master of your thoughts and master of your emotions, there is also more clarity, because the Sun shines a light on stuff. The Sun is very clear light. It gets rid of the Moon. It gets rid of the unclarity. So there is the progress will bring you success, and it will move you even further along your journey, and you'll reach the other shore safely. So this whole process is going to be successful. I think that's in this card as well. And it brings you also to new stuff that you're going to do, new creative undertakings, new creative beginnings, a new relationship maybe. There is this also rationalizing of things going on. It feels like when you make the progress, and when you see things clearly, you can also take more rational decisions to use this magician in a more rational way. But things are always coming together. I said the Sun together with this, it's coming together, and they're coming together in a way that you'll see. So you'll notice at a certain point, okay, I have come this far. I can look backwards and have a look at what I've come through, but I can also look forward and see, okay, this is my next step. The next steps here, the Page, the Knight, what is going to be next. But there will be new things coming your way. There will be progress. There will be you reaching the other shore. The other shore gives you new things to look ahead to. And that may even be a new relationship. because of here things coming together, or you coming together with another person, and it brings a new relationship. And the 10 of Wands feels like you know, looking back at here where you were deliberately waiting and biding your time. And I think that it feels like it was because of, you know, some hurt or something in the past that happened, and that sort of made you wary and a little bit careful to pick up your tools and start doing again and start working towards this place of success or reaching the other shore. So you had to deal with the hurt as well, and that will still come up. It feels like this feels for me like there will be things that you have to mourn, that you have to grieve, and you will, even with the sun, which is a beautiful card of happiness. You know, even if you're happy and there was something in your past, sometimes that comes back to you, and then that means that it hasn't been totally processed yet, or it needs still some grieving of some work done, and that may still happen. But you know that, and that may throw you a little bit back into this state, but those are cycles. So let's have a look, Virgo, to your messages. So the first one is door to romance. So yes, so really this feels like a new relationship beginning here. The Ace of Cups together with the Two of Cups. But it coming together, and this is the hurt of the relationship, of a past relationship that kept you in this deliberately waiting and biding your time to see whenever it was time for you, you were ready to take up your path to a new relationship. So I feel it's much more to do about a relationship, or, you know, this can be a romantic relationship, can be a friendship as well. Okay, so let's see what happens there. Radiance. I am a radiant reflection of God's light. I feel that this card tells you to never forget that, you know, you can have the sun, but you also are in a way a sun, that you have, you know, that you are a good person, that you have self-worth, that you have that. And so it reminds you to have that self-worth and to connect to your self-worth, to accept yourself and to shine, to let yourself shine, to allow yourself to shine, because the lighthouse is shining a light in the darkness, and like the moon is a light in the darkness as well. But it feels like, don't be afraid to shine, don't be afraid to show your light, don't be afraid to show your sun. Now the grasshopper is the last message. Take a leap of faith. So Virgo, whatever it is, don't stay here too long. Don't bide your time too long. Don't stay too long caught up in the hurt. Take a leap of faith. You know, even if you were hurt in the last relationship, that doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Because this is really like a beautiful thing coming together with these cards, and especially again next to the sun card. So yeah, take a leap of faith and trust that, you know, trust your radiance, and trust that the door to romance will open again for you, that it is available again. So that's it for you, Virgo, for November. If you say, listen, this is really not resonating with me, try and listen to your rising sign or your moon sign, because sometimes people resonate more with those signs than with their own sun sign. And I'm going to leave this here for you, and I'll see you back in December. Bye, Virgo.